Welcome to the Temple of Flame. On today, Fake Black Lights, we take a look at this. And what this is from Popeyes, love that chicken from Popeyes, it is a crossover with the Hot Ones, as you probably gathered from the video title. And this is one of the few videos where I found out about it this morning, and I got it today. I'm going to film it and edit it today, and it's going to be posted on the same day, which is exceedingly rare for the series here. So we've got here first, this is the Hot Ones Pickled Garlic Sriracha Chicken Dippers. These are the dippers right here, sort of chicken, I guess, kind of like chicken fingies, I guess, more than chicken tendies. We got this, which is a chicken sandwich with the Rojo Hot Ones spread on it, top and bottom. In case I don't like that, I did get an extra packet of this to use. As you can see, there are packets of this. I am going to try this by itself as well. And so also, we've gotten here, these are the boneless wings, if you will. These are supposed to be the, yeah, they are. You can see it right there. These are the ghost pepper dry rub, and they're supposed to go with the Last Dab Ranch. Now, the ghost pepper dry rub for the wings comes in boneless or bone-in at the restaurant closest to me. I have done a video for the dry rub ghost wing bone-in, which you can check out in the restaurant playlist if you're interested. In fact, it was less than a week ago. Here is the ranch. This is kind of the big part of this, I guess. So we're gonna start here, I think, with this though. This pickled garlic sriracha. Let's see if we can see anything in it. I don't know who made this. This is one of the newer sauces. Okay, here we go. Jalapeno mash, sugar, key lime juice, garlic, arrowroot, water, salt, dill. Okay, so let's try one of these. Let's get a look at this in the spoon. I have never had this sauce before, so if I like it, I'll probably buy a bottle of it and do a full review. If I don't, then this video is going to serve as saving me $10 because I'm just going to do a mini review. You can see it's very it smells almost like a Louisiana style, or maybe like a Cajun. Very interesting. This is not reminding me of Sriracha at all. I don't know who made this. I don't know if this was Karma or if it was Puckerbutt was responsible for this, but we're going to start off with this and just get on right into it. Oh, that's quite nice. Oh, that's very nice. I'm definitely going to buy a full bottle of this. This is really good. That is really, really good. I might, in fact, put some of that on there. Well, let's start with the. So this is the bundle. This is the sandwich, the hot wings, and the chicken dippers. We're going to start right here with the dippers just by themselves. I don't love what's going on here. We'll throw this on there. That is super nice. I don't get Sriracha out of this though, I'm going to be honest. Which I'm happy about, actually. I'm still kind of exhausted by Sriracha. I've had a lot of it. Look at this. Maybe I should just, I'm just gonna dump the whole pack in there, but wow, this is an excellent sauce. Wow, 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 wow. I'll be doing a full write-up on that one. Like the Apollo, I had that. I did a mini review of that one because that was in, it came with the packet in their chicken, what do they call that? It was a chicken ball thing that they had, the chicken, whatever it was. That's where I first had that. Super good. Okay, where's the last dab ranch here? You look at it. Throw a little in the spoon here. It's kind of battered the white point a little bit, but you get the idea. It's a sort of off-white ranch color, basically. Let's try a little bit by itself. It's sort of bitter. Creamy ranch bitter. That's interesting. We'll try it with the dippers. Definitely it has a little bit of punch to it. Give it that. Last dab ranch got punch to it. This is a good, at least a legit one. At least. Let's see if we can get it a little hotter though. I don't like this. It's overly bitter for a ranch. It's really kind of puzzling. It's like a couple very distinct things. I don't know if they really go well together. I'm not a big ranch fan though, so. In fact, I can't remember the last time I had ranch before this. All right, we'll have one of these ghost pepper dry rub wings. Boneless wings. Ugh. Something wrong with that one. Let's try another one. Hopefully this one's better. Yeah. I hope these are, I definitely hope these are cooked all the way through. A big maybe at this point. I'm not going to have any more. I don't think I'm going to open that second one. My tolerance isn't super great at the moment, so the Apollo is probably going to be, oh god, this is a mess, a bit on the unpleasant side. Let's try the Rojo chicken sandwich. I've never had the Rojo sauce by itself. Oh. Oh. And the Rojo stuff I've tried has been really streaky. Yeah. Mmm. 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 Well, I definitely don't like this sauce. Let's table this discussion. We'll come back. We'll have some more of these ghost pepper wings. Actually, maybe I will open that second one. I'll try something on the sandwich. This is just strange. I don't know what to make of this. Except I'm ruining these tenders. Or these chicken nuggets or whatever. Alright. Let's we'll try a cavalcade of sauces. I don't think I want any more of this. I do want more of this. Yeah, this is, I would say this is slightly past a 1 for me. Which is kind of surprising. I don't like the flavor though. I don't think the flavor is very good. It's one of the problems with super hots is they just, it's hard for them to meld with stuff. All right, let's see if this helps anything. I'm sure it'll help. See if it fixes anything. Where can I put you? Where you won't tip over. How about right there? That was a million times better. The sandwich is honestly kind of rough. I don't like what's going on here. I've had enough Rojo flavored things of that sauce to know that I probably wasn't going to like that one. But I wanted to get the bundle. Just so that I could try everything. Okay, let's open this last one. And then we'll get to you. We'll get to the last Dab Apollo here in a second. All right, we'll try this with... with Last Dab Ranch. Definitely is not going to get any worse from here. know what to make of this. The ranch actually did improve it somewhat. Well, I guess we'll try last dab Apollo on there too. I don't really love this sauce. I did get an extra packet though, so I can pull it into a wing thing. It's the only, one of the only last dab sauces I haven't, of the older ones that I've been able to do that with. Oh, that's a lot. Oh boy, that's a lot. I mean, it's punchy. Now, this I don't love that sauce. I mean, it doesn't make the sandwich any worse. Much hotter, yes. Definitely notably hotter, but not worse. All right. Notably hotter. Yep. All right, we'll be done with that. Whoa, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, that's warm. Oh, that's warm. I don't want this in there, actually. Yeah. Oh, that's punchy. A little delayed reaction there. With the Apollo is better than without, to be sure. Not by a lot. That's fiery. That's Apollo is definitely super hot. No mistake in that. I'm not sure when that one's or if that one's gonna be tested for Guinness. I don't know what Smokin' Ed's thought process is there. Oh. Ooh. Oh boy. Okay. Two of these left. Let's oh boy, oh boy. Sound. Stalling for time is not a thing that helps. I'm trying to actually arrange this stuff. There. There. Let's do it this way. Oh, this gets out of here for now, though. Okay. Okay, last have Apollo. Okay, and the very impressive pickled Sriracha. I like this sauce way better than I was expecting to. Credit where it's due. Right then, let us continue the punishment. So actually, before I do that, the original video where I did this sauce was the chicken bites. I think they called it chicken bites. Hot Ones chicken bites. And there was questionnaires on the bag, like you were interviewing yourself for Hot Ones. So that is all in the video. If you ever want to check that out. That one is in the Hot Ones playlist. Here's how much of this last dab Apollo's on here. Oh, I'm not looking forward to this like at all. This is not a super flavorful sauce. It does remind me of the other last dabs, and that there's a light tendency towards almost a mustard effect. I don't dig on this though. And I'm sure it's not meant to do that. It's just meant to be punishing. Oh. And it is that. Okay. We'll finish off with my happiest surprise, which was this pickled Sriracha sauce. Yeah, it is very much like a Cajun style sauce. Peppers and the garlic. The pickle bits are kind of interesting. The pickled aspect. Oh. Here comes Apollo. This doesn't really read as a Sriracha to me though. Oh. I think the Apollo tinkered with the taste of that a little bit with the flavor. Okay, well, when I finish chewing it. That Apollo is just, it's hot. Unquestionably super hot. Okay, so, the humble bundle itself. The dippers, I don't understand. I've never had those before. I don't think I'm going to ever have them again. I don't understand what they're trying to do there. And it seems like, to me, maybe it's not 100% successful. The pickled garlic Hot One Sriracha sauce, outstanding. Probably my favorite thing out of this, other than the dry rub ghost pepper boneless wings just by themselves. The Rojo chicken sandwich. The Rojo chicken sandwich, that sauce that's on it is not for me. I did not find that enjoyable at all. I tried it with a variety of things. The Last Dab ranch, which I didn't love, actually worked pretty well in that sandwich, oddly enough. Maybe it might have been the pickles that were also on there. They have outstanding pickles at Popeye's. Really, really good. So the pickles with the bread and the breading and the ranch sort of were able to blend it a little bit, and the bitterness of the Hot Ones the Last Dab ranch sort of actually worked to meld in there a little bit. So by itself, not good. With the Last Dab ranch, acceptable. And Speaking of that Last Dab ranch, I'm not a big ranch fan. Ranch, I feel like, needs to be a creamy dressing. I think that is sort of the purpose and intent of it. This was sort of a weird world where it was like the ranch was separate almost, and then you just had this really bizarre super hot bitter aspect to it. So by itself, I did not enjoy it. In that sandwich, it was okay. By itself, ugh. Not a thing that I enjoyed, honestly. And that was kind of the big deal with the dry rub ghost pepper wings, was to go with it. So we have here, this is the boneless variety. I had the bone in, like I said, in a separate video. Check that out if you're interested. The dry rub ghost pepper bone in wings from Popeyes. I think those were actually somewhat more enjoyable. They had a lot more of the rub on them. These really didn't. And one of these, there was something wrong. You know, kind of sometimes you have the chickens where there's something funky going on with it, and it's almost crunchy, the meat is, which isn't supposed to be the case, but it's got that really super hard texture to it. One of those is like that. The other ones are... There is a naked wing option as well. I would have got that if I could have found it, but the store I was at didn't have it. So these were honestly, as far as the chicken entrees, honestly, all of them are kind of a bust. I do like that seasoning though. The dry ghost rub seasoning is excellent. So that seasoning, the hot ones, pickled garlic sriracha, and the pickles that were on the sandwich are kind of my main highlights so far. And that brings us to Last Dab Apollo. Like I said in the video, the mini review video for it, it is a very punchy sauce. It's not a very flavorful sauce. So to me, it's just like, the idea I think with a lot of those sauces is super hot's concentrated. So you have peppers and distillates and so on and so forth. And I don't know if that's the best representation of Apollo. Apollo is definitely a super hot. It's definitely hot. It definitely has that super hot bitterness. This one, the Apollo seemed like it had a faint lean towards a mustard almost, which is similar, I guess, to some of the other Last Dabs as well. I don't remember that being one of the ingredients, but it's been a while since I did that video. I didn't look that close, but I am glad to have gotten the packet, so now I can actually use it. It'll be in the Q4 wing thing. It won't be in Q3. But it'll be in the next wing thing for Q4, the end of the year one for 2025. So as far as the bundle goes, I had high hopes because Popeyes is one of my favorite fast food places. I really like what they do with some of their chicken things. And I really haven't anything I would say is bad from there. That Rojo sauce on that sandwich, I would say, is the exception. That was not good. I don't understand what they're doing with the dippers. That just seems weird to me. The boneless wings, I didn't really love as much. I think you're better off with strips or just the sandwich. So I can't say I'm disappointed because that pickled garlic sriracha was excellent. But I guess I'm underwhelmed with this particular collaboration. Just given that Popeyes has set a very high bar as far as I'm concerned. And if the one downside to that is when you set bars that high, it can sometimes be hard to live up to them. And I don't feel like any of those things particularly did, I guess is where I'll leave it. So definitely I can appreciate my first experience with the pickled garlic sriracha. That was, like I said, that or the pickles were kind of the highlight for me. Last Dab Ranch and the Rojo sauce, I just don't feel like they work particularly well. And at least not for me. So kind of thuds there. Except for two things that didn't work when I combined them, worked a lot better. Go figure. But the big question, I think, is would I order any of this again? And honestly, I will be buying a bottle of the pickled garlic sriracha. Outside of that, honestly, the answer is no. And I guess maybe that's the biggest takeaway. And we'll just leave it right there. So that was the Popeyes crossover with Hot Ones bundle. Now go in peace to serve the flame.